Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Prep Set Go. For those who have joined us previously, we've been looking at tiling applications on different surfaces. And in this short episode, we'll be covering tiling over painted surfaces. So let's jump right in. Tiling over painted surfaces is something you'll often come across, particularly in renovation projects, but can also occur in new construction. And there are many different types of paints you might come across, including water-based acrylics and PVA paints, polyurethanes, epoxies, oil-based enamels, bitumen paints, and paving paints, to name a few. Now, while the chemical composition, physical attributes, and respective uses may all be different, they generally share the same common requirement when it comes to tiling, and that is that they should be removed. So that's all for today's episode. We said it'd be brief. Thanks for joining us. Now, we're just kidding. Now let's explore why this blanket rule of removing paints before tiling is applicable. Now firstly, unless otherwise specified, paints are generally not designed to carry any loadings. They are standalone finishes designed to support their own weight. Tiling systems that include the weight of the tiles, adhesive and grout add significant strain on the paint to support these additional loadings when they simply haven't been engineered to do so. So there's an obvious risk of delamination of the paint from the substrate under load. Secondly, if the paint isn't adequately adhered to the substrate, or if it has a weak adhesion profile, it could compromise the bond between the tiles and the substrate. Because remember, the strength of the tile bond is reliant on adhesion of the paint to the substrate and not the tile adhesive to the paint. Thirdly, glossy or oil-based paints tend to have a low porosity, making them inherently difficult to adhere to. This impacts the chemical or physical bond of the adhesive to the paint and increasing the likelihood of the adhesive and tiles to debond. Special primers and roughening of the surface may assist to achieve a key, but there are still the other points we've just covered to consider. Compatibility of the adhesive with the paint must also be considered. Can the alkaline nature of the tile adhesive chemically affect, break down, or weaken the paint? Similarly, with water-based acrylics and PVAs, these have very low water tolerance. So contact with the wet tile adhesive could result in peeling, softening, and breaking down of the paint, and again, the delamination of the tiles. So, in summary, whenever faced with a painted surface to be tiled, understanding and evaluating the associated risks would demand that removal of the paint back to a surface more suited and capable of supporting the adhesion of the tile finish to be the more safer and prudent option. Sure, it may require more work and added preparation, but will eliminate potential risk and ensure the integrity and longevity of the tiling system. Thanks for joining us on this episode. Keep your feedback and comments coming. We love hearing from you. And remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.